what does it all mean?
Yeah, that's a good question. Joe.
Hello.
Now that you're home, what are you doing for your winter vacation?
Okay, so first things first, I want to talk to Hansel about I want to drop off some of the plans that I've been working on between my own time and with my father's help.
Mm-hmm.
To turn some of that some of the enchanted materials I had into magazines. And obviously then working on the design for a magazine-fed weapon. Since I don't have a lot of gold, I want to offer him like an exclusive deal to sell these if he likes the design and thinks that they work well.
Mm-hmm.
So basically I'm offering him rights to my patent on it in exchange for doing the work for my own personal.
Okay. You have Tinker's tools?
I do.
Yeah. Give me a roll with Tinker's tools.
Okay, let's see. I don't know if I actually made a thing with Tinker's tools, but I can... Are they just a dex roll?
Dex or int?
Dex or int?
Which is it?
Oh.
Yeah, for this it would be int because it's for your plans.
Okay, sure. I would just roll a straight int then. Or, I have no modifier on it, so...
You have proficiency.
Oh, I do have proficiency. Okay. That is
Yeah.
true. All right. Well, I'll cook one of those up in short. I'll just roll an int.
+3.
Wee. Okay. So 6.
Yeah. I mean, he's very kind about it. He's like, yeah, you probably have something here with a bit of fine tuning. Yeah, it can probably become something. But it's gonna take him a while to make something.
Yeah, that's fine.
And he's gonna need a couple of test items.
Yeah, I'm not worried about the timeline on that so much. Just I wanted to get involved in it. The next thing on my list then is I mean, I guess just in general, this will come after my main thing that I want to do, but I'm basically going to spend time again just kind of looking for CD work. I didn't take the 75 gold from the hunt because I quit it officially, right. So yeah, looking for things like that might increase my odds of meeting somebody important. Obviously I'm trying to figure out who it might be that's involved with the Myriad by doing that.
Okay.
My main thing, though, and obviously to make money because I'm borderline broke for that. The main thing that I want to do is, I guess I'll talk to Gilmore first, probably.
Yep.
Regarding a teleportation spell.
Well, he sells them, and he also has a book that contains various addresses.
Okay.
Which he also sells. And
wait, quick question. Like, you get the book itself, or he just is like willing to send you there?
Well, no. You can come to him and say, I need this address, and he will sell you the address.
Okay.
And the spell.
So selling the spell, I would need somebody then that's capable of casting it as well, or is he able to do that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
No. He's able to do it. The cost for having him cast that spell is 70 gold. The cost for the spell itself is 500. And the cost for the address is 300.
All right. So I need to find somebody else.
Didn't you get like several $1,000s from, or like 1,000 from stealing the crypt?
No, 200. I have 215 gold.
Oh.
All right.
There are, like, you have a couple of options. You can get to Westrune with an airship and then hike. That would eat up most of your month, but it's possible to do so. The Arcanist, she's around for like the first and the last week. But she's missing mysteriously 2 weeks in the middle.
I do feel like I would try to do this. I mean, this is kind of my priority. I wanted to like dump that thing off with Hansel as fast as I could, and then get moving on this. So maybe I will check to see if I can catch the Arcanist before
Before she leaves. Give me a persuasion. Yeah. She'll do it for 100 gold.
Okay.
She'll get you there.
Okay.
But she says that, you know, she's quite busy, and you'll need to find your own way back.
That's fine. I can deal with that.
So yeah, she will teleport circle you to where you want to go.
All right. In that case, yeah, I want to go to Zephyra.
Yeah. You find yourselves high up in the mountains, on the edge of a cliff. Give me a dex save. Yep. I mean, it is, to be frank, kind of terrifying place. Like, every path is like super narrow. You're basically walking on a knife's edge. But you see a small village not too far away, and Saranthia will point you in that direction, and she'll give you a smile and say, "I hope you can find your own way back," and then she'll boop away again.
Okay. Are there any like trees or plants around along the way before that? Before I actually get to?
There are trees, but they're like the scraggly, small kind that's like holding on for dear life in a small crevice
Bonsai
in the
trees?
mountain.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, never mind. I will just, I guess, do I see anybody outside the village, or is it kind of...
There are, you see children playing. You see also, give me a perception.
I don't see shit.
Yeah, you see like children playing outside, and there are strange birds floating in the sky. Seems to be a couple of adults milling around, but the village is like maybe a mile away. You're higher up than the village itself, so you're kind of looking down on it.
Okay. I think I will just approach as cautiously, but not like I don't want to sneak. I want to be like very unthreatening with the way that I'm approaching, but slow. You know, like yeah.
Yeah, that is probably a good bet. Give me persuasion and acrobatics. Okay. Um, you're trying to look unthreatening. So like you put away your weapons, um, and walk, like with your hands shown.
Right.
But like these cliff sides are like super steep. And it does not take you very long to take a tumble. And you fall for down what seems to be like a sheer cliff's edge. And the crew never saw Jem again. And you find yourself caught by one of these strange birds. And it is a man with wings.
Oh.
Give me an athletics check. Yeah. So he like catches you and you like clutch onto him for dear life. And you are carried down towards the village. In quite a hard hold. And then very unceremoniously dumped on the ground. Roll me 2d6. Yeah. You take 9 falling damage as he just kind of like drops you in the middle of the village.
Okay.
And you find yourself surrounded by a group of people, mostly young men and women. A couple of people who look to be like maybe in their 40s, but it's around midday, so it seems like maybe most of the grown-ups are out doing work.
Sure. Hi.
Who are
Thank you for catching me. You didn't have to do that. And I'm really glad that you did. I just kind of like pick myself up and dust off a bit.
Who are you? What do you want here?
It's a really long story. I'm nobody you've ever heard of. And I have a really outrageous thing to ask out of any of you. The voice of the Tempest. I kind of need to talk to her.
You want to talk to the voice of the Tempest?
Yeah, I do. And here's the thing: I know how outrageous that is. But I spent almost everything I have to come here, and I've never been here, and I didn't come with anyone else, and all kinds of other things that I should have done. But it's too urgent, I'm afraid. And you can take anything that I have that you want, whatever it takes. I just need to speak to her very briefly, and then I'll be gone.
What do you want with the voice of the Tempest?
Advice, I guess. I don't want to take her anywhere. I don't want her to leave. There are problems where I come from, serious problems that I just need her guidance.
Someone is like chuckling softly behind you.
Fuck.
Like, you want guidance from the voice of the Tempest? Good fucking luck.
What? Why?
The voice of the Tempest, well, is useful for many things, but guidance might not be the best. What is it that you need guidance on? And you see this older man, maybe in his late 40s.
He was the one that said that.
Yeah.
It's... I don't know who I should be speaking to. It's just... If you know where she is, I'll wait outside. I won't bother you any. And if she wants to talk to me, just send for me. Just tell her that there's something terribly wrong with the sun tree.
What's wrong with the sun tree? It's the same guy asking you.
It's, I kind of want to say it quietly. It's dropping its leaves.
There is like a hush. Like, what did he say? What was that? What did he say? No, he couldn't have said that. I thought he said it was dropping its leaves. Everyone knows that the sun tree doesn't drop its leaves. That's crazy. He must be crazy. That's crazy talk. And this man, and he looks to be a human male. Kind of gruff. Like he reminds you more of like a smith or,
Sure.
than a druid. How long has the sun tree been dropping its leaves?
I mean, I came here as soon as I could. A matter of a day or two, I think.
We'll make sure that she is informed. She doesn't keep tabs on Whitestone anymore.
No, I know, but there's something else I need to talk to her about as well. That's somewhat more, private? You know...
Give me a persuasion.
Okay. If she's here, maybe this would help, and I want to give him The Derolo family, the royal guard crest that I keep.
He looks it over and he turns and gestures for you to follow him.
Yes.
And you walk through parts of the village, and there is like a small hut that's on the edge of a cliff, and he gestures for you to go inside.
Okay, I will. And it's a cage, and I'm a bird food now.
So through my...
Yeah.
No, he sits you down, and he sits down across from you, and he's like, well, this is as private as we're going to get. Now tell me what's wrong.
Yeah, I meant private, like between voice and I.
The voice is listening.
What? How do I know that that's true?
Give me an insight. He seems truthful.
Okay. So, all right. I won't doubt that power. Oh man. There's a corruption. I've seen it myself. It's north of Whitestone in a grove. My party and I rescued a druid from there, Ezreal. I'm sure you don't know who that is, but she was transformed into some creature and her grove was corrupted. There's been, the issue with the sun tree losing its leaves. I mean, I know what happened the last time. And I'm sure that you do too. And the bottom line is, I mean, I don't know. All I know is the stories. I mean, I wasn't there. Obviously. You were. It's my family. My family's there and my friends are there, and that's my home. And you were the only person that I thought of to talk to about this.
The man looks deep in thought. And he's like, aye, you've passed through the fire, son. He frowns. The voice, she's been dealing with some things in Draconia.
I see.
But she knows. And I'm sure that she will be able to assist you with some guidance. But this is your quest. Hers ended a long time ago.
I wouldn't have thought otherwise.
And she paid the price for it. He looks sad. We will lend you aid in this matter.
Thank you. As I said before, and you reiterated, and I will once again, this is for us to deal with, and I'll do whatever it takes. I just have no idea where to begin.
Well, something is amiss. We can all feel it. The elements are agitated. The bonds between the material plane and the other planes are weakening. Or growing stronger. We're not sure. But the voice will come once her duty in Draconia have been fulfilled.
Here?
To where her aid is needed.
I see.
Wherever that may be. He stands up and he leans out his arm like in a warrior's handshake, you know, the forearm handshake. Yeah. Now, it's going to be a hell of a walk.
I figured as much.
Let me see about getting you some rations.
Thank you.
And the druids, they do let you stay with them for a night to so you don't have to scale the sheer mountainside.
Sure.
And they will fly you down. But they don't really leave the area. So your best bet is probably to walk to Westrune and hitching a ride of some sort there.
Okay.
Could you go to Stillben and take a ship?
Yeah, but then he would have to cross, an airship would probably be your best bet.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that would be Westrune, because they have a skyship port.
All right. So before I leave, that night, the night that I stay there, I'd like to leave. Okay, let me think here. I've got some older rations that might suit birds. I would like to find a place that I might be able to leave some small rations for any ravens that I might see.
Okay. Roll me a d20. Yeah. It's getting dark. It's hard to see, but you manage to find a small shelf just above the village, slightly below where you came through, and it seems to be in maybe an old shrine of some sort. It's hard to say.
Mm-hmm.
But you do leave your rations there. And it's growing steadily darker, so you don't really see, but you do hear the flutter of wings.
Good enough.
You also do find out that the man that you were talking to, he is one of the Voice's advisors, and an older druid in his own right. His name is Carrick.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Then I will leave that at that and make my way to Western and back to Whitestone at whatever that might.
Yep. Give me a. What would that be? Give me survival and a straight charisma roll.
I think take the first one as laggy.
Yep. You do manage to get to Western. Takes you about 9 days. You were wandering in circles for a little while there, and you do find an airship that is heading north, and it does put quite a drain on your resources. You agree to help out on the ship for passage.
Yeah.
So in exchange for like working, you get a discount. So you pay 100 gold to get back to Whitestone.
All right. Okay. Whatever's left with my time is just going to be spent trying to make back any money I can, any way I can, because yeah, I basically have nothing. But I think it was worth it.
Yep. Give me investigation, insight, and intimidation. That was on a wide range of possibilities. Yeah. But yeah, you do manage to scrounge up a bit of work. Mainly the kind of work that you would prefer not to do, but you do it anyway because you're fucking broke.
Right.
So it's a bit of like, you haven't paid what you owe.
Sure.
So it's mainly like enforcer work for like loan sharks and bar owners to do shakedowns on people who haven't paid their tab.
Just boring work.
Yeah, boring work. And yeah, you managed to make about 50 gold in total.
All right. I believe that's it for my downtime.
Excellent. What feat did you take?
Sharpshooter.
Yes.
You got 2 feet, didn't you?
No.
Or did you take an ASI?
I took an ASI. I decided to go Fighter 6 because I want my Hunter level to actually like revolve around something rather than... Or not my Hunter, my Ranger.
Ranger.
Subclass, yeah.
But yeah, after about a month, you all find yourselves back in Whitestone, with one honorable exception, and that is Lionel has not returned. However, you all know that he did go back to his family.
Okay, so he did say where he was going.
Yeah, he did say that he was going back to Wildmount, and he actually left at the same time that the Rolos left, but they have since returned, and he stayed behind. You do get a letter. Kira does.
Okay.
And he takes you about a month before you get this letter, and it's like Behold, my faith in Pelor and the will of the divine was not for nothing. I can see again. My eyes have been restored. I will return shortly now that I am myself again. I also have wondrous news. Much love, Lionel.
Praise Palor.
Thank
Pelor.
fuck he can
Lionel.
see.
No kidding.
Yeah, and it does go. It's like I was blind, but now I see.
It's a little bit overly poetic.
Amazing
Yes.
Grace.
Yes,
Yeah.
and it is a bit like blindness was the best thing that ever happened to me. I've had a revelation about what really matters. Like it's a
'Cause it
20-page
sounds-
letter that goes into like lyrically and poetically listing up how he has like realized the secrets of the divine, and he knows now why he's here, and he feels like so just that what he did was right. And
So he's found religion.
well, he had always found religion. It's just more of it. Just
Yeah.
blah 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 Pelor.
Blah blah
Did-
Pelor. Okay.
Have you heard about Pelor? Have you let Pelor into your heart?
He's gonna go from door to door now
Do you
knocking.
have a moment to talk about
Oh,
our Lord and
geez.
Savior
He's
Pelor?
he's
Yeah.
he's a Palor's witness.
Jesus Christ.
Oh god. Okay. I will.
To win.
Well, whenever we all meet up again, I will share that news with everyone, so that in case anyone's worried about him.
Kestrel is
Um,
extremely happy that he can fucking see again.
Yeah. Anyone have anything else that they would like to do in their downtime?
Oh,
Nothing directly. I mean, I've got a book I need to figure out and
I-
money to burn.
I need to talk to the Arcanist about my family book.
Yeah, I'd be going
Right.
about my book too. Well, no,
Yeah.
I already looked at it and couldn't figure it out.
Yeah, the Arcanist couldn't figure it out.
Yeah, so I'll go see
But
Gilbert.
you have Kestrel and Maya, but we'll deal with that when you're all together.
The
Um,
first thing I would do, though, upon seeing Kestrel back, is run at her and, like, give her, like, a lifted off the ground hug. Because it's been
Why?
'cause it's been a
Why?
long time, buddy. I
Oh
haven't
my God.
seen you.
Why am I in the air? Why are you doing this?
It's
Check your
exciting.
purse.
What? Hello?
Hello.
Could you put me down,
Yeah,
please? Thank you.
Yeah. How's your trip?
Why? It was great. It's F Sigorn's great. You know, I like being there. It's, and then Kestrel's just gonna start crying.
What? What's the matter?
No one likes me, and I figured that was what was gonna happen, and everyone treats me like a kid. I miss you guys so much.
Aww. I'm just gonna hug her again. I won't lift her off the ground, but
Oh, thank God.
Zane's just gonna whisper to Maya, "Who is that?"
I think that's Kestrel.
Kestrel doesn't dress like that.
I guess.
She always
I
has like
don't know.
twigs in her hair too, you know. Just really messy. I don't think that's Kestrel. Are we sure it's not one of
Can
those
I
tiger
use minor
people again?
illusion to put sticks in her hair and then be
Jesus.
like, oh yeah, yeah, see?
I think it's one of those. I think it's one of those
I love
tiger
it.
people.
Yes, please.
Zane, roll me insight. Kestrel's mom
has got it going.
is obviously a Rakshasa.
What?
That's
And-
obvious.
Yeah, and they stole Kestrel away, and she has now been replaced by pod person Kestrel,
That's clearly obvious.
who is not a real Kestrel.
Oh no.
All right, I'm going to.
Stab her.
Yeah, I'm going
No.
to shadow hound her.
Okay.
You're going to excuse me?
Kestrel,
Excuse me?
you know that cold hole inside of your chest that you keep filling with shit that you don't really need?
Yeah, I think about it every day when I go to sleep, and I remember that no one loves me back at home.
It just got colder
Oh,
and bigger.
cool.
And
Oh,
it is filled with like the sinking feeling of dread.
oh, cool.
Like you're not sure, but it's that feeling of someone walking over your grave.
Sweet.
Yep.
Cool.
Yep.
What the fuck?
Yep.
You know, just gonna. This
You
is
thought
awful.
you thought you would feel better seeing your friends again, but it just reaffirms that emptiness inside of you.
Oh, that's good. I love this. Kestrel's doing great, guys. I want everyone to just picture the most miserable person in the world and then times it by 10. That's what Kestrel looks like right now.
In super fancy clothes, though.
In super
Yes.
fancy clothes. She looks great, but
Is she
she
wearing
looks like
one
she's
of the
dying.
earrings?
She's wearing like a really nice necklace, and she's wearing one earring, and then she has a set of earrings, and then she has like really intricate golden cuffs around the tips of her ears.
Okay.
Chester, you look so fancy.
Thanks. I mean, I wanted to try something new, and a lot of people in Singorn, dress like this, and we had to have a big dinner with the council, so I decided to look better, I guess. I don't think I look better, really.
You seem uncomfortable.
I am Have you ever felt, I mean, do you remember how it felt like when you died?
Yeah, yes.
That's what I feel like all the time.
Because of the clothes?
No, just everything. And then she's gonna start crying again.
Oh no, I'm
Can
gonna
I
hug her.
like a persuasion pep talk? I don't know what I'd actually say, but like a check to maybe make her feel a little bit better.
I'm just hugging her.
Sure. Give me an insight and a persuasion.
Sorry.
I mean, it's still 17. Like,
Yeah, it's the same.
That was a performance, the 17.
Yeah, I know. But you rolled a 4. That's what matters.
Okay.
She looks at you and she's like, "Oh, but Kestrel, it doesn't matter what kind of clothes you wear. We still see the person that you are inside."
oh fuck, she's gonna cry more. What the fuck?
It's like she knows like a bit of like what's wrong, but for some reason what was supposed to come out as super comforting just kind of isn't.
Do you want to talk about it?
I mean, I feel like I would just be boring you and taking up hours of your life that you could be spent living and, caring about better people.
That's true.
So,
What about
yeah.
drinking it away?
Dude, that's
I don't.
I just glare at him. You are not helping.
I'm okay. Fine. Try
You
it.
you were
You
like
know-
the least helpful person right now. Just no.
You know what? It's fine. Really, I don't want to bother you or anything. I'm gonna go to my room.
Wait. I actually there's something I kind of would like to talk to you about.
Yeah.
Just you and me.
I mean, sure, I guess.
Okay. I mean, it doesn't have to be right now. It can be maybe later tonight.
Yeah, that sounds fine.
Okay.
Joe, roll me a d20.
Do I get struck by lightning?
No, I just wanted to see if you had any drugs, but you don't.
Oh, no.
Give Kestrel weed. God damn it.
Yes.
Make this poor child calm the fuck
I shared all
down.
my shrooms with
Yeah,
the druids.
that's what I
Sorry.
was thinking. He had good shit too,
Yeah.
but yeah.
To be
I can go
honest,
get
there are
some.
multiple things that could just make her feel better, but none of those are going to happen.
Like love and acceptance from your family.
Yeah, like that.
Kestrel, you like mechanical things.
I do. I mean, I find them very interesting, and they don't yell at
Exactly.
me when I break them.
That's why I like them too. Do you want to play with my gun?
Can
Yeah.
I? You're gonna give a gun to a
I knew I boosted my AC for
am.
some reason.
Yeah, she's just gonna take your gun. She's gonna look at it.
I'm not loading it.
I'm gonna cast mage armor.
Yeah.
I haven't given her any
you are
ammunition.
free to cast.
Yeah,
That's smart.
It's empty.
She's just like she's like holding the gun in her hands like a baby bird, and she's just staring at it. She just goes, "It's really beautiful, Jam. I wish I was beautiful like your gun." And then tears.
Oh.
I look at him and I'm like, tell her she's beautiful. Tell her she's beautiful.
The gun? Or
The gun.
You're the gun of his life. You're the gun of his life.
Kestrel's just gonna look up, and she's got like big, giant, just like teary, shiny doe eyes. She's go, "That's the sweetest thing anybody's ever said."
I did it.
Thanks, Jam.
You're welcome. What did I do?
She's gonna hug the gun.
Can I just get straight insights roll from everybody who isn't Kestrel?
Do you want me to roll insight again?
Yeah. Everyone can roll insight.
What the fuck, guys? What
insight
the fuck?
for all. No,
You've been gone a month. We forgot all about you.
she seems fine.
Oh my god.
Well, she's
I'm a
just
little
acting like, an
self-involved
evil
right now.
tiger person would act to try to trick us.
Yeah,
There's
she's
a
just fishing for sympathy.
God damn it. Well,
Okay.
Kestrel's gonna give Jam back his gun, and she's gonna walk away.
Kestrel, don't let your family get you down. As soon as your mom got here, the sun tree died. It's not like she's that great anyway.
Did he say that out
Yeah.
loud as she walked
Did
off?
he say
Yes,
that?
he did.
God damn it. Kestrel's like gonna like whip around, and she's gonna like stare at Jam. She goes, "What happened?
Nothing.
No, what did you just say? What did you just say?"
That's kind of what I want to talk to you about later.
The sun tree started
Kira
dying
really
when your
wants
evil
to
mom was
talk
let
to you
out.
about it, so I'll let her do it.
The sun tree is dying.
I mean, almost the instant that your mom got here.
In fact, when both you and your mom got here.
Yeah, well, technically that's true.
Can I talk to you guys about something? So before I left, and my grandmother reminded me of how much of a disappointment I am to the family. And she takes a moment and she's like, "But right now, that's not the thing that's important. The thing that's important is I may have had kind of a mental breakdown, and I stole a bunch of stuff from her house. Yeah, right? That's what I thought. It didn't really fix anything. I still feel like nothing. So, anyways, again, not the point that I'm trying to make. I have this book. It's about my family, and it's so the thing is, it's really cool. It's in 3 different languages. One is Elvish and one is Sylvan, and that makes sense just because elves, right? And we're old, and my family is long line.
Yeah.
The thing that's really weird is part of it's in Draconic.
Oh my god, we're all dead.
Mine instantly perks up like Draconic.
And you know, so when I was gone, I happened to study a lot and just to learn things and to read things and and yeah, so I learned how to read Draconic. So I just don't get it as the thing, but I think I'm a dragon. Not really, but somewhere in my family. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did I kill the sun tree?
No, I just
Probably
don't.
not.
I will.
Okay. Well, that's comforting because I don't need more people to hate
dying.
me. Do you guys hate me?
No,
No.
Okay.
Nope.
Look, I as far as the sun tree goes, can we just wait till we can talk?
Well, the sun tree can't.
Okay.
Really, yeah. Okay. I guess.
Hold on a second.
Zane is just giving you like a studying, semi-cold look.
So...
Your first friend is being really weird to you, Kestrel.
Yeah, I know. She's trying to avoid actually making eye contact with him because she's just ashamed.
Kestrel, what if I told you?
Zane, on the other hand, has like bags under his eyes. He looks slightly tired and exhausted all the time.
He just looks run down.
So you guys, I went to visit the Arashari.
You did what?
You what?
Yeah. I just got back from Zephyr, actually. Well, Restrin.
How did that go?
What?
I probably, I mean, I could have planned it better. Probably.
Kestrel's gonna run at Jam and like grab him by the front of his shirt. You went to see the Arashari without me, you asshole!
Here. You were busy killing the
You
sun
didn't
tree.
say anything. She's gonna start shaking you with all of the might in her tiny body.
Well, yeah, I went to talk to the Voice of the Tempest. It was important and time sensitive on account of the fact that your mom probably killed the sun tree and we need to find out what to do about it. So don't hate me.
Why do you think her mom did it?
I don't. I didn't mean that. I meant your mom coincidentally showed up the day that the sun tree died, and there's no connection.
But maybe it's just part of it's just the next step in the corruption that's been going on anyway.
Right, which I also mentioned.
Maybe it's just a coincidence.
I didn't tell them about your mom, and I could have, and now that I'm thinking about it, probably should have. But the good news is they want help.
That is good.
Are they gonna kill my mom?
No, nobody's gonna kill your mom.
Jam is still holding a pose, like with his arms kind of half shrugged, like they're gonna help, and then just continues to hold that through. Are they gonna kill my mom?
No, they're not gonna. It's gonna be okay. They're not gonna kill your mom.
I mean,
So maybe we should talk about what a mom is or isn't. Like, if something possesses a person, is it really them anymore? You know what I mean?
my mom's not possessed.
Your mom's a Rakshasa. From what I hear.
No, she isn't. She has her hands on right.
She's okay. Well, that's a good
Illusion
point.
magic.
Did you touch her hands?
Yes.
I never did. Fuck.
Oh.
Okay,
Wait, are my hands on right? Because she's gonna hold her hand.
Are
we gonna make Kestrel doubt her own?
Cindy, please illusion
gaslighting her into being a Rakshasa. If you ask me to, I will, but I'm not gonna come up with that on my own.
I wouldn't do. I wouldn't. Yeah, that would be too public.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, no.
You just watch Kestrel like flip her hands from front to back a couple times. She goes, "No, I think that's right. Yeah, I think that's how thumbs go."
Yeah, the inside.
Yeah.
Treatment, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
your hands are
Okay,
good.
I'm good.
No,
I'm good. I'm good.
I wish I could have taken you, and I should have, but I just feel like I was nervous enough. That I barely said what I needed to say, and no offense, like, you're the greatest, but sometimes you get really flustered, and I feel like they might have not taken us.
I do not get flustered at all.
You can't get flustered if you stay flustered, so technically you're right. But
it's a.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a lot to take in when a giant fucking lion lady tells you that you're supposed to be something that you definitely can't do. And do you know what I mean? You weren't there, actually. You don't know what I mean. She turns to look at any of the other ones. You go, you guys know what I mean.
The lion lady just said I was a pretender, so I mean, she has a point.
I will trade you. Please be this. Please take the responsibility I seem to have.
What is it?
You know, I've been feeling rather Avatar-ish recently.
Responsibility.
Just like really charismatic.
What? I don't. I'm lost here.
Oh, so the thing is, did no one explain to Jam what happened to us?
I don't know that we did.
Not this in particular.
Okay. So, first of all, I got this. So I thought my mom came back after I sent her a message. Wasn't my mom? Turned out Tiger Thing.
Yeah.
Rakshasa. That cool
that
thing.
I'm with.
It wasn't. Yeah. Okay. So we got sent to a different plane of existence. We were there for a bit. We ended up. I died a couple times. Not died. I got knocked out a lot. It wasn't great. Kira and Lionel yelled at me a whole bunch, which makes sense, since I'm not you know what? No, take it in, Kestrel. God damn it. Okay. Anyways, I'm back. So we ended up going into this room, and I think it was Kira said a name that she read, and then we ended up in the middle of a desert in a whole different time, and there was this giant winged lion lady. Okay? So her name's Agnium. She was really cool. Other than she broke it down. So I'm an avatar, and fuck, I forgot what everybody else was.
You're the only one who got told that you were something.
Mm-hmm.
What?
You're the only one who's special.
Oh shit! I just. Anyways, I got told that I was something, and that I have to be. I'm gonna end up, being important at some point. I don't see how that'll work out for me at all. A god.
What? Anyone in particular?
You ever heard a tale about the Grey Lady?
It is not a tale.
Uh-huh.
No, never
Yeah. So, that god. That lady.
Oh.
Yes, her. Her in particular. Right?
I
Like,
have
that
heard
was-
of her.
That was my
Yeah.
reaction, too. I don't think that that's a thing that'll ever happen. But, you know, giant lion lady said so.
And then you
Also, hi, Leo.
Hi.
then you happen to find
Um,
out that you have dragon blood in. Okay, so
Is it just me,
Yeah.
or is Lionel super soft for everyone else as well?
He's
Am
super
I?
soft.
Yes.
He is super soft.
I'm also speaking quite softly, but
Oh.
it's just for this time. Sorry.
It's fine. I can hear you better now.
I
Yeah.
did not expect to be here, but hey,
Hello.
howdy.
Everyone's really happy you can see again.
Yes.
What if I'm just pretending?
No.
Kestra will fireball you. Don't do
I
that.
wouldn't know because
Well-
our insight checks are terrible.
Also,
It's
you
true.
also you told me in a letter that you could see again. So
Yeah, but I could have had somebody else write the letter. You've never seen me write.
Yeah, we don't know if.
Oh yeah,
Lionel
I forgot
can
to tell
write.
you. Lionel has an intelligence of 3, and he can't read and write.
I am
Makes
secretly
sense.
wrong.
so many questions are answered now.
Yep.
So
Makes so much sense.
good. Well, why don't
Noted.
we? Since we're in the presence of the harbinger of the end of the world,
Fuck.
Only
sake.
as you know it.
how to proceed from here, or if we even should bother.
You mean the mistress?
Well,
No. Jam definitely is on the right. Yeah.
Oh, Mistress Harbinger?
hmm
What?
Of death and destruction of the entire world.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah, I know.
Buddies.
Kestrel, do you want to play with my gun
So-
anymore?
Can you put a bullet in
I
it?
can if you'd
Why
like.
does it sound sexual?
Sounds good.
No.
I'm just gonna
Tell
teach you
him
how to
no.
shoot.
He's
Just solving this problem here.
No.
Let me do my thing.
And the
this'll be
sun
fine.
tree lives.
Kestrel, don't believe him. He promised that to me as well, but he never followed through.
You don't, Kestrel. Can you just come with me?
Sure.
Just, I'm just gonna get up from wherever we are and grab her hand and just leave.
Okay, bye everybody. Just as a question, has Zane just the entire time this is happening just gotten
He's been
like
quiet and keeping an eye on you.
I was just gonna say, is he just like been narrowing his gaze more and more in just like this is definitely a fake Kestrel. This is
Yep.
some bullshit.
I mean,
In fact, he's
Understandable.
formulating plans and connections that are just going all over. He's got things to say now.
Pepe Sylvia, Pepe Sylvia.
I've been dying to
Like,
talk
in
to you
fact,
about the mail.
once Kira and Kestra leave, he'll talk.
Okay. Yeah, no, Kestrel's going with Kira wherever Kira's
It has
taking
Lionel
her.
shown up.
I can eventually. I don't. I'm stuck in a bit of an impasse, so to speak. But yeah,
Because if Lionel shows up, he won't talk.
why? What?
Yeah, I want to take her down to the Century Roots.
Oh god, great.
Oh,
Take her
good.
to the thing she's killing. She'll feel great about that.
Anyways, once Kestrel and Kira are gone,
Yeah.
Zane's gonna turn to Jamorn and possessed Maya.
Possessed by
So-
a radiant brilliance that you just can't take your eyes off of.
So,
Mm-hmm. Well, evil things can be sexy. They usually are. But anyways. So, she's a tiger person.
yeah, she's gonna kill everything. So, what's
No, that's not who the Lady of Grey is.
well,
The Lady of Grey is another name for the Goddess of Dawn.
Yeah, but
the first one to walk, all of Exandria, yada yada yada. Either way, she's a tiger person. I'm pretty sure her mom's a tiger person. And now that I think about it, probably in Lionel, because we'd have no clue what happened when we left. Just that they stayed behind and then magically showed
and they
up
talked to
later
Lion, right?
with. No, we did too.
Well,
That's who
yeah.
sent us home.
So you're all
but
lions
they
now.
stayed like a whole.
The lion lady taught me Draconic, which is
A lion taught you dragon.
Yeah.
It was a sphinx. It was only half lion, had like the top part of a woman.
Oh,
Right, one of those.
so you're a sphinx then, or half sphinx?
That's not how it works.
Just because you're half centaur does not mean
But
that we're half sphinx.
I guess
Either way, the important thing is I'm pretty sure all three of them are tiger people.
but their hands though. Isn't there something you were saying about their hands?
Well, if they're in tiger form, yes, their hands are backwards. But if they're hiding as people and they look
they're
dressed and sound like
shapeshifters.
people, then they're hounds. At least the one that, like, originally her mom showed up, attacked us, and then turned into a tiger person. Before that, she looked just like the mom.
So we gotta kill.
And suddenly, all three of them reappear
Okay.
with the mom who was a tiger person before. We have no clue what happened while we were gone. Just that they were gone for like an entire day.
Oh. Oh, okay. So you're saying we have to kill the tiger people. And
I'm saying we don't know. I'm
find-
pretty sure all three of them are tiger people.
Is there a way to kill them and
You know,
find
just
out?
they don't. I think you could stab them. That seemed to work for a while on the tiger person. I mean, like, magic didn't seem to work, but stabbing them sure did.
To be fair, didn't the tiger person masquerading as Kestrel's mother, weren't they only defending themselves? Like, they were taking Kestrel, so we attacked.
Did they ever stop
tiger.
resisting though?
They didn't just show up and start attacking everyone.
They showed up, was gonna take Kestrel, and I think by proxy all of us.
And
Does
we
tigers
tried to
spread?
stop them. So.
Is it contagious?
I don't know. I don't think
Oh, I
so.
just hugged her.
I think.
Fuck! What? Look at my hands.
I think it's just. Your hands look fine.
I shake Jam's hand like it's normal. For now.
Oh my
Anyways,
God,
are you
I'm
guys
getting
following my
hungry.
logic on this? Because
Seems a little paranoid, but I don't know enough
what-
about tiger people to.
it's just, look, it's really weird that they showed up. The sun tree starts dying when they show up.
That
They were
that
gone
is.
for so long. They're tiger
They had to
people.
find another way out, so it makes sense that they took.
No, they didn't. All they had to do was ask the Sphinx.
But
And instead they don't, yet they somehow get back. And Lionel doesn't have eyes.
How
That's
do
weird.
I
I
know
haven't-
that you're not tiger people trying to trick me into killing non-tiger people?
I'm not saying to kill them. I'm just saying we need to keep an eye on them, because, you know, they might be responsible for what's happening to the Sun Tree and stuff. I mean, we know that there's really bad people wandering around doing bad stuff, and we're trying to stop them,
Yeah.
so it makes sense they're going to be coming after us.
Yeah. Okay.
So, you know, we have to just
So we'll
keep
just
an eye on
watch.
them and just, like, not trust them with, like, important information.
Okay.
do we have any important information not to trust them with?
I do.
Well, they
I
apparently
want to
don't
talk
know
to
who the Grey
Asha-
Lady
oh,
is.
Fuck.
You should have... What?
This is the greatest day of my life.
Joe, you still there?
Yeah.
What did you do?
Well, it's just
Well, I guess I am
I
back.
thought
I'm
about
sorry.
just now. I had the whole Ashari thing that was a secret, but then I told her already.
Hmm.
It's fine. You don't have to know. Just we got to be careful.
There's
now,
other
'cause
secret stuff. I got a lot of secret stuff.
They could be watching us all the time.
So
I
don't worry
mean,
about that.
people can use magic stuff to hear what you're thinking and saying. So also try not to be thinking about
Done.
important stuff.
Right, we need to take tinfoil and put it on our head.
God, yes.
Tinfoil is not proven to work. However, I hear lead. So if we maybe get hats made out of
All right,
lead
lead pots
Okay.
on our heads. Got
kettles, lead kettles.
God.
it. Okay.
Can I come in at this?
I was
Yes.
gonna talk
Yeah,
to Mirabelle. about-
you're all at the
I
guild.
assume we're all leaning forward and whispering conspiratorially.
Okay.
At the guild or at the machinarium? Or
The guild.
where are you? Yeah, so the door bangs open
Who's
and
this?
in walks a familiar figure. But
Me.
there is something off about him.
I can
See,
see.
He's a
he
tiger
leaves.
person too.
Just don't tell them that, because if they know, then they might do
He has a
something
Freddie
about
Mercury
it. So,
mustache.
keep it,
No,
I-
down low.
Actually, Lionel looks really refreshed, like he's been on
Holiday.
a holiday. He's tan and
Well, I
yeah.
was tan before. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Hello. What are you all sitting there for?
We are hiding. Well, hello.
We're talking about our winter
Whores.
vacations.
We were thinking about going to the brothel.
Yes,
Oh.
we
I
were thinking about
wasn't.
going to the brothel and drinking.
How charming.
I'm concentrating.
Roll an insight.
I will.
Yeah, they're
Oh, no.
hiding something. Oh my god, are they hiding something?
Are you going together? That's. Oh. Oh, Maya. I did not take you for. Oh.
I'm not going to a brothel.
Well, but with them, are you going to be the? Oh God.
Too many questions.
What? What have you been doing this? My God. I leave and you become.
What have you been doing? And suddenly you can see again.
Yeah.
Strange
Well, I
magic.
went home. And like I mentioned, the wish was temporary.
Sure.
Where are Kestrel and Kira? Oh God, did you send them to the brothel?
No, they're
You can see as soon as you mention
Elsewhere.
those names, Jam starts hitting the side of his head a little bit with the side of his hand.
What? I do not know that gesture.
He's just hitting the side of
Like
his
I
head.
say that aloud. I do not know that gesture.
Zane's gonna kick Jamorn under the table.
Thank you.
Kestrel and Kira had to go decompress.
At the brothel?
They're tigers.
I don't know
in the room.
exactly where they went, but maybe.
They're what?
Oh my god, they're tiger people and they're killing the sun tree and everybody knows it.
Oh, okay.
Unless you're a tiger person, in which case we
Am
don't
I?
know that.
What's the password?
Am I?
They got something from, his friend and they took it and they've been acting weird. I've been keeping an eye on them, but they keep talking about tigers and tiger people. It's just
Who?
really weird.
Nothing especially weird happened when you saved Kestrel's mother from the pocket dimension, did it?
Actually, no. Well,
Zane's gonna kick Maya under the table.
Well, actually, she was locked in this
No.
cage, but it was really weird because the cage was all gilded and everything, but all I had to do is just to break the lock, and she just walked out. So I was a little confused. I was like, so she's a powerful sorceress, but she can't open a simple lock? But yeah. But then I decided to make my wish, and I had slightly differing priorities.
I suppose.
I believe you.
So,
I get a sense that there is like a beat, and everyone is like staring at Lionel. Like, is he
Yeah.
lying? Is he telling the truth?
No,
Is he
but-
lying?
no,
Is
but
he
my
telling
eye-
the truth?
No, but my eyes glint in a way that they didn't before. You
oh,
would
they
say
glow like
almost-
a cat's eye in the dark.
Yes, you could say that.
Wee wee.
So, where have you been for the past month?
In Wildmount, I went home.
Mm-hmm.
Zeph.
There is
Oh,
not much for a blind man to do in here, especially when he has somebody like you.
if you were hypothetically
Yes.
to become a Rakshasa and try to kill the Sun Tree and everybody else, how would you do it?
Well, I wouldn't do it because
That's
that
what-
would.
That's what they would say first.
You
That's
do
what
know that
Rakshasa
First thing they
would
would
say.
say is,
you do know that I am sworn to Pelor, right? I roll up my sleeves.
Are there like tattoos or something, or is it like get
Yeah.
into a fight pose?
It's a lot of old scar tissue from him cutting himself in the name of Pelor.
Well, yeah, like they're, I guess. Are they still shaped like? Are they still shaped like the sun thingy?
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, they're. So yeah.
Rue, your mic.
Oh, sorry.
Or she found it very dramatic.
Gasp.
Anyway, so did you roll up your sleeves like in those fighting words pose, or
To show you that, like, I'm sworn to Pelor, I would never harm the sun. Wait, why is it dying?
We wish
because
we
Kestrel's
knew.
mom came back?
What?
Well, now it's giving out the secrets.
Wait, what? Why is?
Well, he already knew that because he's totally on our side and our friend.
Right.
Wait, why is she? Well, I was slightly preoccupied with being visually impaired last time before
The
I
sun
left.
tree is
do
dying,
remember
and it
that.
happened when you
It
guys came
started
back.
noticeably happening when you guys came back.
No, yeah, I understand that, but why does it tie to her mother?
Just the coincidence of timing.
Well, I mean, technically, never mind.
I'd call it more the suspicion of timing.
Hmm.
But we've gone for more than. Have you asked her mother, maybe?
So, okay, here's the deal, though. We haven't asked her mom because she's in Singorn.
Write her.
Yeah, maybe. I don't think she likes us that much, but also then
She would. Do you want me to write to her?
if you want, you could. But I don't know that like letting tiger people know that we're onto them is the best either. So,
That's ridiculous. I get up from the table.
you're an
and
ally.
walk
We
out.
got another tiger to kill.
And Zane's just gonna like mouth exactly tiger
This
person
is a saf-
at Maya and
this is a
Jamorn.
safari now.
I was
Just
going
watching
find
the
those
party
two.
descend into paranoia
Can I go
is hilarious.
Can I go find the two? The other girls.
You guys should just be thankful I don't have Maya's amulet.
Who
Yeah,
has it?
I'm pretty thankful of that. I gotta get rid of it though, or I'm gonna die and
So
take it with me.
yeah, I'm gonna go and find Kira and Kestrel.
Yeah, I mean they're pretty easy to find. They withdrew into the comfort of I don't know whose room they're in, but they're
No,
in
I was taking her to. The
Oh yeah,
Sentry
you went.
Roots.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Hmm.
she took her to the sun tree.
Just follow the sounds of crying.
Oh, but that's oh my god, which one of the two? Is
Oh,
crying?
Kestrel. Kestrel's
Oh.
absolutely
Leo's-
losing it.
For
Oh,
Leo's benefit, Kestrel is dressed up really fancy now.
Oh.
Yeah,
yes.
she looks gorgeous, but it's like she looks tired and sad, but like fabulous.
Like a supermodel.
Mm-hmm.
Charming.
Super
Exactly.
rich person dressed
I
up.
mean, can I have some time with Kestrel first? Because I kind of feel like we wouldn't exactly be
Yeah.
super easy to find
Sure, no.
down there.
So does she look like a model after the uppers after the uppers, like who came off uppers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, strung out supermodel.
Mm-hmm.
But over in the Suntree Cave, Kira has pulled Kestrel down the rabbit hole.
I want to show you something.
Do you really want to bring me back here? I mean, I really could be.
I don't think you killed the sentry.
Oh,
Okay.
well, at least one of us in this tunnel believes that,
Why do you think you did?
because it makes sense.
Why? I don't understand. What's going on?
Because I'm a big disappointment, and
Ugh,
and I just hurt people.
no. It's not true.
I just don't want to feel empty anymore.
Well, who told you were disappointment?
I mean, not directly, but my grandmother's pretty good at, making that point come across. And I mean, she has a point, right? I mean,
No.
I've spent 40 years in an academy learning how to do magic. I can't even really do magic that well.
You're too hard on yourself.
I forget who it was that almost got blown up by a fireball when I tried to talk to a flame skull. I almost killed someone. And
yeah, that's it. It's okay. Look, there is something wrong with the Sentry. I've been spending a lot of time with it over this last month, and I need your help. Can you just Kestrel?
For you, I'll do my best, Kira, cause you believe in me, and it's really nice. So I'll. She takes like a big deep breath and like puffs out her chest. I'm like, okay, I can do this. Okay, what do you need my help with?
Okay, just come with me, and I'm gonna take her down there, and I just want to show her the tree and show her how the roots are fucked up and.
Wait, the roots are fucked up? I need a refresher.
Oh, sorry. They have crystal like growing through them.
Oh, like the cave that we didn't go to yet?
We don't know. Kira's the only one who really knows this. She found it when she was in her downtime.
Yeah.
Oh.
Right.
So, yes, Kestrel, you see that there are like for a second it looks like frost growing on the roots, but as you can see, as you study it closer, you see that it's a very fine crystal line structure that seems to have infected the edges of the root system.
Ooh, okay. Would I have read or have like a previous knowledge of just like hearing something like this happen to plants?
Roll me an Arcana and a History.
Okay. I should just be a historian at this point.
You have heard of various things that can like infect plants, various sicknesses and illnesses. Nothing that fits exactly though, because like the sun tree is supposed to be like super powerful and with almost godlike powers imbued
Mhm.
into it.
Yeah.
So that it should fall prey to like a common disease seems very unlikely. However, this you do know that there is certain fungi
Mhm.
that would operate in this way, but I mean, it's obviously not a fungi because it's crystalline in nature.
Yeah.
But it does seem like some kind of slowly spreading. Well, you would probably call it rot if it wasn't crystal,
Yeah.
because it's like too pretty to be a rot, but it's still
rot.
really fucking
Yeah.
weird.
This I don't know exactly what this is, Kier, but it's not good. It's killing the sun tree. I don't think I could have done this, or my mom.
I don't think you did. I really don't.
Can I touch the crystal part with my left hand? Because I like my right hand more.
You can.
I'm going to lay my hand on the crystal portion of a root.
Give me. Give me a wisdom save.
Okay. Ooh.
When you touch it, there is like a sound like screaming. Like it's super soft. You can barely hear it, but at the same time, it's like 1,000 voices yelling out. You manage to like push it out, but you get a very strong sense that whatever this is, it is alive. It is a living thing. Or a part of something living, at least.
Kestrel has to like just take a moment, and she snatches her hand back and like holds it to her chest. She just goes, "Oh, this, Kira, we have you shown anybody else this? Like,
just you." I wasn't sure if it was some kind
the crystal's alive.
What?
It's screaming.
No, go away.
We have to tell someone. Someone that's stronger. We have to tell the Arcanist or Ezreal or someone.
Right,
this isn't good. Is there a point in like this little cave tunnel where the crystal seems to like be more prominent, like almost like a starting place?
No.
No?
You don't see any trace of the crystal that isn't attached to the sun tree itself.
Okay. Do I know if there are more than one sun tree?
You do know that there are other holy trees.
Mm-hmm.
Amongst other, there is one, the one that you would probably be most familiar with is not too far away from Singorn. Let's see, in the Verdant Expanse.
Okay.
Yeah. That is not a sun tree, but it is said to be imbued with, because Because the sun tree is supposed to be imbued with the magic of Pelor,
Mm-hmm.
and that other tree is supposed to be imbued with the magic of Melora.
Oh, okay.
It's an ancient temple of Melora that it's a ruin. Like it was abandoned a long time ago, but some of the Wood Elf tribes that live in the Verdant Expanse still honor it and will have holy ceremonies there. Even though the temple is mostly abandoned, it's only occupied for periods of worship.
Oh, hey. Dad's family probably knows where that is. Cool. Right. Kira, have you seen the crystal anywhere else? In Whitestone? Just the sun tree?
Have I seen it anywhere else? I'm assuming no.
Mm-mm.
No. Only in the sun tree.
Only here. And he says he's feeling like he's fallen ill. I don't know if that makes any difference, but it's like a parasite. I don't know what to do. I have to help him.
I mean, it makes sense. It's alive. It has to be.
the growth or the tree.
The growth, the
Right.
whatever it is. Do you know of any other holy places around Whitestone?
I mean, there's the temple.
We should go and look there to see if it's there too. I have a bad feeling about this.
Okay, yeah, well, yeah. We should go.
Okay.
It's okay.
Can we walk out of the tunnel of the sun tree and just run into Lionel?
Yeah. Lionel, have you ever been in the tunnel beneath the sun tree?
No, I haven't.
Yeah. So Lionel is they were going to the sun tree, so he's like.
No, I'm like Lloyd, walking casually around the sun tree, looking for
So
them.
as you come up, you see him loitering around the sun tree.
Oh, I do still have that ancient armor on though.
Oh, that you stole from the...
Bitch, it was legal acquisition. You shut your trap.
Listen, all of this fancy shit I'm wearing is stolen, so Kester can't say anything.
I know, you're a magpie. A dragon magpie.
I like shiny things.
My point.
Kestrel's hooked an arm around Kira.
Oh, and I have eyes.
Kira and Kestrel, as you walk up, and you got the letter maybe 2 days ago.
Fucking postman.
And now that you walk up, suddenly you see Lionel in the flesh, just casually leaning against the sun tree.
With his fancy spray tan going on.
Yeah, looking like a GQ ad. His future is so bright he needs to be wearing shades.
Oh, I like that.
I feel like as a unit, both Kira and Kestrel would literally rush Lionel.
Yeah, probably.
Bask in the love, Lionel. Bask in the love.
Yeah, but they're women, but that's fine.
Jesus.
Story of my life.
Sorry, I'm missing part. God. Kestrel immediately latches on to Lionel and grabs his face and goes, "You have eyes! You really have eyes!"
Well, his eyes didn't actually leave his body.
Yeah, hi.
Hi.
Nice to see you too.
I thought you were going to be gone longer, honestly.
Why?
I thought you were still going to be blind.
No, I read you the letter he sent. He said...
Yeah, but I sent it 2 weeks ago.
Well,
We got it, yes, like 2 days ago.
Oh.
Also, he could have been lying just to make us feel better.
What? How would I
It's a thing you would do, literally.
it kind of is a thing you would do.
How would I write the letter if I couldn't see?
It doesn't
You went to
matter.
visit your.
We're going.
Listen, yeah. When did you get back?
We're going to the
Like-
temple.
Earlier today.
That too.
This is fine.
Okay. Cool. Walk and talk.
Okay.
Did you see the others?
Yeah, they were convinced. Is your mom Rakshasa?
Oh my god.
I don't.
Because she didn't seem to be it. Because
I
otherwise she
mean-
would not have been stuck into the whole right.
Exactly, and I don't think she's a tiger person, but
Yeah, no, me neither. I mean, that would be no offense to your mother, but that would be much
Lionel,
for her to lock
there's
herself up.
there's other things going on.
Like?
Just come to the temple.
Sure. What's wrong? You seem more aggravated than usual.
the sentry is dying.
Yeah, I heard about that.
You heard about? Okay.
It has like a leech on it.
I mean, this I didn't hear.
It's crystal, and it's growing like a fungus, but it's
What?
not. It's alive. It's like a
I live in
thing.
fungus.
Well, no,
No, I think
it was screaming.
Wait, like literally?
I touched it and I could hear it. It was
Who have you spoken about this to the? Oh, I see why you're going to the temple.
yeah.
Yes.
Quick question.
Yes.
The two of them know about the wall of crystal in the underworld, in the Underdark. I would imagine I would have mentioned it.
Yeah, like everyone has like an idea that there's a wall of crystal. They all like you got told that people went crazy going there.
So is that similar? Similar? No. I'm in character.
Mm,
Do you want to see it?
You've seen it?
the wall of
Yes.
crystal? Oh,
No.
You mean the
The
yeah.
tree.
Yeah.
Where was the wall of crystal again?
It's in the cave that is like between
Mount?
Wild Mount.
It's on like a cape.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like here on the map.
Okay.
Yep.
Kira, I know when it's probably not a good idea, but maybe we should go to that cave.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of booked us to go there. I already even got the permission from Willis.
What?
Yeah. Well, no, I didn't book us there, but I did already prearrange.
We have a gig.
You booked our vacation.
We're gonna have to go clean up in this niche.
No, but
Refer to your itineraries, please.
well, no, but I thought. Never mind. Basically, we have Willis. Was it Willis?
Yes.
Fuck, I'm sorry. Yeah, we have Willis's blessing when we go.
Okay, I'm not against it, but just you need to see, and you should at least see, and we should at least go to the temple and maybe talk to
Okay.
Sinley.
Oh yes, of course. This is not something that we should leave for immediately.
Yeah.
And just let you know as a future reference.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, show me.
Well, let's go back downstairs so he can see the.
I am so
Okay.
amazed at the fact that there is a passage to the roots.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they take you down, and it is it's slightly strange. It's deep enough that it's like almost temperate in here, even though the frost have settled in Whitestone. And as you walk between the roots, as you get closer and they point it out to you, you do see this fine crystalline structure that is like penetrating out through the root system.
Oh.
And like in size, they're not big. It's more like they're maybe hair sized.
Oh. So it's more like leech. Yeah, like ticks, crystal ticks.
Yeah, they're tiny. Like they're not obvious.
Oh, I see. Yeah, because I was imagining like shards.
No, it's like fine hairs of crystal, like a fiber optic cable kind of crystal that is coming out. If you didn't have your special eyes, you wouldn't be able to see it down here in the dark.
Oh well, but now I can.
Mhm.
But how much dark vision? 60?
Yeah.
Right? Cool. Okay. I mean, not okay. I'll look at it. Would I recognize it at all? I don't know if I should make any check, but
give me investigation.
Sure. No, wait, no, that's intimidation. Oh, 17, 16.
Please intimidate
You intimidated.
Wait, have I? No.
No. Yeah. It's almost like fine hairs growing on the root structure.
That's not good. Doesn't look natural. Yeah, we definitely should ask for yeah. Your idea seems solid. Actually, can I take to Actually, I'm gonna DM you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take off one of my gloves and touch it very, very slowly.
Kestrel's gonna kind of like hold out a hand to like stop Lionel. Are you?
I know what I'm doing.
Sure.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
Sorry.
yes.
No. Go ahead.
You. Nothing happens.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's like you feel that
Is
tiny.
there any warm, whatever? Like.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everything that should happen, like in the seconds leading up, happens, and then there is like nothing. Whatever this thing is, it is not a sickness or something like that.
Okay. I look quite perplexed, but like at my hand and then at it. I don't have anything. Do I have anything weird on my hand now?
No.
Okay. Oh, that's unexpected.
Did you hear it?
No. Did I hear it?
No.
No.
You didn't hear the screams?
He didn't even have to roll a wisdom save.
Kestrel's just gonna look really confused, and then she's like gonna grab Lionel's hand and like push it back on.
I mean, to be fair, I've been sitting every night for the past month almost, and I haven't heard it scream either.
Why can't you hear it? I know I can hear it. Kestra's gonna like look at her hands and then look at the tree and look at her hands and goes, "Am I going crazy?"
Yes, you are. No, you don't know why. Like, it's really weird.
No, you're not going crazy. You're fine. It's just fine. You're fine.
You believe me though, right? You both believe me that I heard that.
Yeah, of course. If I didn't believe you,
Okay.
I wouldn't have stayed with you.
Okay.
I do think we need to figure out what's going on with you two.
Why you two?
Why? What's wrong with us?
What's wrong
No,
with me?
you. I didn't say. No, I meant you as well, Kestrel.
Oh, okay. Why? What's wrong with me?
Well, you're a little paranoid. I mean, I know I want to
Have you
talk,
met
but
her?
yes, but this is different. She's
Well,
it's different.
I mean, like a little. When I was talking to you guys, I got this weird feeling, like something. I mean, I felt bad, but then I felt really bad, and I don't know why.
Have you
Yeah, that creepy sensation. Still
Yeah.
fucking there.
Do you ever have that moment where you just kind of, something's behind you, but it's not? You just don't. It's not there,
No,
and it's
but
just really a foreboding, heavy weight on your soul.
I know nothing about paranoia, especially. Yes.
and I'm not. Can I gently like take her face in my in my hands?
Just take her face.
No, I need that.
He just puts his hand and kind of smacks you in the face.
With my inverted hands.
Kestrel, just lose it.
Oh no, I can't. Listen, I don't know what's going on, but I see you are very you're unraveling. It looks like you're kind of pulling apart at the seams. And
No shit.
Yes, but remember this. I don't know what happened, and I know that's a lot, but a lot is literally the story of your recent life. You have survived through all of it. You have even gotten your mother back. So I have an inkling, and correct me if I'm wrong, that you've spent far too much time around your grandmother, who promptly reminded you, but that's neither here nor there. But remember that you are worth it, and whenever you feel overwhelmed, ask yourself, what would the mistress do? And act like that.
Give me a persuasion.
Ooh, girl, watch me roll a 3.
I mean, it wouldn't be the first time.
Ooh.
Oh, blessed be Lionel.
Yeah,
Yay.
you feel bolstered by Lionel's confidence in you. And he speaks with such authority and surety of
It's the
what
spray
he's
tan.
saying.
I mean,
Yeah. And like that spray tan is like fucking amazing.
Lionel's
It's
got
like
cool ass
David
eyes. He's looking
Hasselhoff.
great.
Yeah, it's like David Hasselhoff like climbed through the television screen and he's like, it's you. It's like a take on me moment where he's like crawled out of the comic book and he's
Oh
like,
my god.
you're the one.
Kestrel, like, you just watch this, like, you can, like, see tears, like, starting to form her eyes, and she just goes,
We'll kiss her forehead.
okay, I got,
And then you shiver with the cold as you feel like
I'm not
a
cold.
sense of dread grip your heart again, Kestrel.
Wait, me or?
oh, well, there it is again. Felt really great for a second there.
Uh,
I
wait,
think
what?
something's wrong with me. I mean, more than normal. I think something happened.
I think
Hey,
something's wrong with all of us.
as a question,
Mm-hmm.
can I cast Detect Magic?
You can.
Cool. Ooh, actually, correction, because I forgot that I have it. I just don't technically have it. Can I actually cast Dispel Magic
On yourself?
on myself?
You can certainly try.
Let me just touch myself for a second.
Roll me an intelligence check.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, Jesus.
You're so good at these.
Shut up.
Wow.
Oh!
Yay!
Yay!
You know that if you cast dispel magic on yourself, you have a very powerful magical item that you are wearing.
Oh shit! Yeah, I do.
Against
Like
Trip,
a super powerful magic item that you are wearing.
then
So
it's
that might not be a good idea.
Strip,
And I swear to God, if you had rolled under a 15, I would have let you dispel magic on yourself.
Strip
Thank
naked,
fuck.
then cast it.
I was actually thinking about that. Kestra's
Do it.
going to take a moment and just stare at you guys before she just goes, I'm really sorry about this. And she just disrobes immediately.
Oh, well.
Well, just her robe. Like, it's just, she's
Oh, I was like, are we in the
disrobing
middle of the
robe.
street? Like, where
No.
are we at this point?
No, you're still under the sun tree.
Yeah,
Okay.
she's,
Because you went back there.
she's taking off her robe, but she's got shit underneath it. She got, like, pants.
I've seen you.
Okay,
past you in this
not
game.
literal shit.
Yes. Yeah.
We have been intimate.
Okay.
Wait, what?
Well, reasonably.
What?
Well,
What?
Wait, when did this happen?
Well,
No,
not-
Kira, this is not- no.
I don't think
okay,
staring through her window while she's changing counts as being intimate.
No.
Oh my god.
No.
Zane would know.
No, when you were frozen and unconscious, I warmed you up. But I'm sorry, it was a portrait.
That
of
is
a
true. He
Yeah, it is
has
true.
played with you naked.
Yeah, it's true.
wasn't
Never mind.
naked,
That.
but
Yeah.
anyway.
Wow.
Anyways,
Okay.
Okay.
I almost. Yeah, that was another thing. But yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, she knew.
Okay, so you strip naked and then, well, just the top layer.
Yeah, just the top
and
layer.
then you cast the spell magic on yourself.
Yes.
Okay. Roll me intelligence. Yeah, an intelligence check.
Fuck.
Okay.
Kestrel's no longer a wizard.
You're no longer a wizard. No, you feel better. Like that cold hand gripping your heart.
Okay.
That vague sense of dread at the pit of your stomach that was filling the void of emptiness and hollowness is still there, but it's no longer filled with the impending dread of the futility of everything.
Oh.
Can we switch back to us real fast?
Yes, you can.
All right. Well, Zane's going to, while they're talking, Zane's just suddenly going to get a look in his eyes and goes, she's definitely a tiger person. I cast a trick on her to keep track of it, and she's already gotten rid of it. And only creatures that can see magic would have noticed it.
There's a lot of mistrust here, and I don't
Yep.
like it.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of madness going around at the moment.
Yeah, true.
I feel like I'm the only sane one.
Yeah.
I feel
Well,
like the
no.
only-
I'm pretty
Yeah.
sane, I think.
Yeah,
myself.
it like you and Kira are sane.
Blinking.
You just have to decide who you trust at the moment.
Me. Definitely me.
Me.
I trust myself.
Who's cuter, Kestrel or Zane? There's only one right
Zane.
answer.
I've got 18 charisma. I beat you.
I have a cute button nose. You can't deal with that shit.
I approve of this message.
Okay, so back to the people in the tree cave,
Yes.
Why are you dying?
Trakov.
The Durkov.
Cockab.
You you do feel a lot better, Kestrel.
Cool.
Not good, but a lot better.
Better. I can handle shit a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Well, I'm okay-ish. That was weird. Someone cast a magical spell on me.
What do you mean? What kind of spell?
I don't know, but I just so I learned something new when I was gone, and I learned how to dispel magic, and I don't know, I just tried it, which is why I took the robe off, but I just kind of tried it, and I don't feel scared anymore.
Well, that's good.
Still feel empty. Don't think
don't-
that's ever going to change, but I don't
No,
feel scared.
we're gonna work on that.
Okay.
Kestrel, I do not mean to be indelicate, but did you get fuller while you were gone?
Did I get what?
Lionel is basically like critically staring at her chest.
Are you fatter?
No.
Am I fatter? I mean, I ate more food, I guess.
Yeah, I see you've filled out.
I
So
Kestrel's gonna look down. She goes,
really.
Oh my god,
What
you
do you
such a
mean?
perv.
Oh,
No,
jeez.
what?
Lionel.
What?
What's he referring to? I'm confused.
I give
Your
her.
boobs.
Oh! They got bigger?
Are you pregnant?
She's just gonna like
Oh,
put
no.
2 hands on her chest. She's goes, I don't think they got bigger. They normally fit in my hands. They still do now.
Well, did
Let
you
me
change
see. I'm
her-
gonna grab her.
Did they fit? Kestrel just goes, I don't think they're bigger. They're not as big as yours, definitely.
Do you need a
Well-
third opinion?
Harvey Weinstein is joining us on stream right now.
Are they,
No, I'm
Kristen?
not-
Are they bigger?
No.
Okay, thank God. I'm not
in
pregnant.
fact, if anything, they're slightly smaller. It seems like the stress of avoiding her grandmother's cane
Can
made
your boobs
her
really shrink from stress? Is that a thing? Like,
no skipping meals.
Malnourishment.
I haven't eaten in like 3 days.
She's been squirreling like bread from the kitchen rather than eating dinner.
I've been living off tea and
No.
bread, okay?
No,
Your
I'm
feet.
playing this off as like the gay man in the female locker room. It's like
Jesus.
you know what I mean? Very clinical.
Mhm.
Like,
It's like, I really don't
Mhm.
think it's.
is
no,
it-
you're fine.
Okay.
You're
I will
perfectly average.
I will
Oh.
feel satisfied.
I'm above average, perfectly beautiful and very voluptuous and
I mean, like I said, hand sized.
right.
I'm
right,
gonna
that's
grin
all
with
you need.
satisfaction.
It's all you need.
Excellent.
It's all I
Just
need,
a
just hand
friend.
size.
Just
Yes.
off of curiosity, is Kira busty?
Yes.
Yes.
Very. She's a buxom babe.
Kestrel's like a hand size each. Kira's like 2 hands on one.
Oh God.
Can I turn to
That's
Kira
how-
for?
that's
Can
how
I
Kestrel just views it.
leaning towards Kira while Kestrel is like second checking herself? That was. See, I changed the topic. Now she's not thinking about that anymore.
No, I'm just touching my own
Much more
boobs.
present. I know.
She's basically giving herself a breast exam.
Those are important to do even in fantastical realms.
Mhm.
Yes. Can we go to the temple now?
But the
Sure,
self-esteem hit later tonight when she has to examine in the mirror.
Oh, believe me, she does that all the time.
Oh God.
I suppose I could use my mask to change the size.
Oh my god, yeah.
To be honest, Kestrel does have alter self.
Yeah, I was gonna say she has
You can
alter
use
self,
it.
and we know she's used it to turn into a boy
Yep.
and engage
Oh,
in certain
shit!
activities.
Boy Kestrel. There you
Wait,
go,
when?
Lionel.
When was this?
I mean,
No,
in
I
her
think-
previous life.
Oh,
She
On the
said it at
road.
a tavern when we
Mhm.
were, all drinking. She alluded to it, I believe,
Yep.
during a
Oh.
threesome possibility with Connie.
Oh right,
Mhm.
yeah, I remember that when we realized that she was the depraved deviant.
Yep. That's exactly the moment when you realized.
Is that why your boobs are smaller now? You
Yeah.
didn't complete your alter self back.
No, they've always been like that, man. So to the temple then. What's
Sure.
Yes.
Should
Oh, and
we tell the others?
I was
Uh,
gonna say, when you dispelled the thing, Zane would have gotten up and come after you guys.
a blade in hand.
No, but he would have, said we should go check on them. Something's happened.
Okay.
She's a tiger person.
Did you hex her?
I did something.
New Hexblade ability you got.
So are we
I
going
didn't
to find
hex.
them?
I didn't hexblade her.
Yes, you guys are coming to find
Okay,
us.
and you guys are where now?
Sentry.
We're heading to the temple.
Heading to the
Yeah,
temple.
I knew they were. I know the approximate location of where she was before she dispelled that.
Can I attempt to sneak up on them at all?
In
Sure.
broad daylight.
Roll. Well, it's not really bright. You're far enough north that it gets. You don't have you don't lose the sun completely like I have done, but day is a lot shorter now than it used to be.
Okay.
You ruined my dreams of temperate
So now that
climates.
it's afternoon, it's like a gloomy, dim light,
Yeah.
and that stealth convinces absolutely no one.
Okay. So
Just
you
on the
both-
way there, I'm just gonna be like,
Okay.
Jamorn,
Yeah.
you're not gonna tell her she's a tiger person. Don't talk about it.
Okay.
Just keep the kettle on your head.
I mean, I just want to say that my perception passively is 9, so you might
Okay, yeah, that's true. Kira is completely surprised by Joe,
Bamboozled.
by Jamorn. Everyone else can see him coming.
I think
Alright,
that's who we wanted the
just
most to be surprised.
Just let me handle it. I won't tell.
Why do you have a kettle on your hand? On your head?
It's for our
Also, hello.
protection. Also, hi. So
Um,
I've been studying,
interesting.
and I think I know just what to do. So
Yeah, I'm sorry, but I can't really take. you
Wait,
with
what?
a kettle in
it's
your
not
hand.
about being taken. It's safety first. Safety first, then teamwork, then style.
I once saw a man get killed by a falling
Same.
brick. It's a sensible fashion choice.
That's why a helmet costs a couple pieces
But
of
it's not made of
gold.
the
I
right
don't know why you're
materials.
wearing-
Just let me.
You can-
These are my tools.
What are you guys talking
Gunslinger,
about?
Not a cook.
So I am gonna sneak up, and Kira doesn't hear me, but obviously
Jam.
Kestrel does.
Jam, what are you doing?
And so you
Are you gonna
turn
say
around and
anything,
you
or you're just
see
gonna
me
let him
like
sneak?
mid sneak step, just freeze
What are
and
you
look
doing?
at you.
What are you doing?
And I'm gonna make little pawing motions and start to like kind of
Kest-
circle a little bit, but very cat-like, very low to the ground.
Did you go insane while I was gone?
Kestrel's gonna walk up to Jam and goes, "Listen, this is for the best of both of us. I think something's wrong with you." And she's gonna touch him and cast a spell magic on him.
Oh shit, son. Oh.
I'm
Having
literally
powerful on him.
scratching at her face when she does it.
That's fine. She's determined.
Are you like destroying something that he has?
I don't know. Am I doing that? I didn't
Oh,
think
God.
Do
Jam
you
had
have any magical items,
No.
Jam, on
I
your...
don't.
Wait, you do.
But
You
dispel
do.
magic doesn't.
Oh yeah, no,
destroy
I do. I have a
magic.
cloak of protection. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Roll your spell DC. No, your intelligence modifier.
Just a
Who?
straight in check. Me.
No,
I.
Kestrel.
Oh,
It's like dispel magic if it's higher level than level 3, you know.
mm-hmm.
Well, thank God.
Oh, Jesus, you're
Yeah.
gonna dispel his cloak.
No,
Okay.
she didn't dispel his cloak because she rolled too low. But if those had been reversed, she would have destroyed his cloak.
How charming.
Ooh, thank God.
So let's not go spamming dispel magic on people.
Listen, she's doing this because she felt better after.
Okay, so I'm still clawing at your face. I took a swipe.
Will you stop
Zane is
being...
just, if you look over at Zane, Zane's just gonna make that like drug puffing, thing, and then shrug kind of.
Jam, roll me an unarmed attack.
Am I proficient with unarmed?
Yes, everyone is
Everyone
proficient
is.
with unarmed. It's strength.
It just deals straight strength
So
damage.
Nah.
Plus my
1d20 plus strength.
well, plus proficiency.
So-
right?
Yeah. So that's 3.
Yeah, so 14.
So in total,
13. No, 14.
14.
Yeah. that
Nah,
does
boy.
not hit.
So it basically looks like Kestrel's like holding Jam back by his forehead at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you feel
Kestrel is
better now?
surprisingly long-limbed for her size.
And Jamorn looks like a cast member from the play Cats.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
I'm the Nightman at this point.
Oh God. Do you feel better now?
What the fuck is going on?
I don't know.
I think we're the only sane ones, Kira.
Oh my God.
Where's my backup?
I'm just trying to. Oh fuck. What?
I was supposed to have back.
Well, Maya thinks this is really crazy, so she's kind of hiding in her own head.
In her own head, said the
Mhm.
sane person.
Well,
Maya, you look really gorgeous.
thanks.
Did you?
Get
Right
bigger.
now? Well, the
Yeah, that's an appropriate question to ask. Did she get bigger? Like, your hair seems like more lush, and
you're going down,
No matter
breasts
what
Catley.
you're
just look
wearing,
immaculate.
I'm gonna try to grapple.
no matter
Kestrel.
what you're wearing, cleavage apparently
What are
shows
you
through.
doing?
Grappling.
Kestrel, roll acrobatics or
Oh, shit! I actually have really good acrobatics.
Mm.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
It's 'cause you said.
Humble
you
brag.
you grapple Kestrel.
I got the cat. Kill it.
What? No! Don't kill me, please! Please! I didn't do
Can
anything.
I-
I promise.
Can I try to pull them off of her?
You
Sure.
probably should before I use something.
What do I do?
Athletics.
Strength, yeah.
Ooh, can I make an
Not
unarmed
that great.
attack?
Nope. He's latched on.
Bite him.
Yep.
Bite him.
Oh, yeah. Can I? No, I don't want to. Actually, I'm going to
cat?
try and like grab Jam's face and like just like push at it.
Shocking grasp
Oh,
him.
Stop it! Stop it! Let me go!
Because I am a bit of a trickster, I kind of want to use major image to just put a Rakshasa in the room with us.
What the
Just the image of a Rakshasa.
What the fuck? Maya?
I think that'll get everyone's mind off of like
Yeah.
hating each other.
Suddenly, a Rakshasa is just like there.
Oh my
Okay, Kestrel went from like grabbing Jam's face to like bear hugging him. Get it away! Kill it! Kill it! Kill the dragon! Shiva! Ha! Kill it!
I will shoot.
Zane's
at
gonna
it.
hide.
Roll me a stealth, Zane.
I will unsheath my sword and walk towards it. You are
Yeah,
not taking
you're-
her away.
Why
Sorry.
did you roll that with disadvantage? That's weird.
Yeah, you actually rolled
Yeah.
a natural 20, the first one.
Yeah,
You rolled-
that's what I'm trying to figure out. Because it reset my sheet.
Yeah,
There
you
we
rolled
go.
a nat 20.
Mhm.
Zane is invisible.
Yeah, because that's supposed to be with advantage.
Can I charge
Yeah,
it?
for some reason it re-added the disadvantage. I disabled it earlier, but
Yeah,
it doesn't believe I have medium armor mastery.
yeah. But yeah, you rolled a 26.
Gotcha. I like blend in with the cobblestones. I'm in the streets, baby. I know how to do it.
So Rakshasa shows up. Kestrel goes crazy. Zane disappears.
I want to unsheath a rapier and charge it.
You unsheath a rapier and charge it.
You are not taking her again.
I will push Kestrel, or I'll shove Kestrel with the second part of my 2 attacks.
Okay.
I am lashed onto you, sir.
Roll athletics. Yeah.
No.
So she's pinned, basically, can't move.
Okay, you're on top of a squirming Kestrel.
Yeah, I basically got her like in the arrest position, like knee in the back,
Mm-hmm.
arms behind, yeah. And I'm getting ready.
No, he's
I'm
the
getting ready
Weinstein.
to line up a shot at this other tiger.
Okay. Roll me an attack, Lionel.
Wait, are there 2 of them?
Just one Rakshasa.
Well, unless you think that Kestrel's
Yeah.
a Rakshasa, which she for sure is.
Only, yeah.
So
Zane's
your
hyperventilating
sword,
somewhere else,
your
like
sword
around the
goes
corner.
straight through this thing. It's obviously an illusion.
I curse loudly.
No, you guys see, that's a real enemy. We shouldn't be fighting each other.
Is that your doing, Maya?
I'm not Maya. I'm Puck. But that's neither here nor there.
Who are you? Are you the Rakshasa?
No.
Did you change your appearance?
No.
No.
Someone is summoning
Hold on.
Rakshasas, and I got a pretty good idea who
Well-
it is.
Hold on. But hold on. Aren't Rakshasa shapeshifters?
Yes.
True.
And I looked at Maya.
We don't know because we have not looked
Oh,
up any information
shit.
on Rakshasas.
Well, she was but she was a human. Then she became a tiger, right?
We don't know
Yeah,
if it's
she
illusion
was-
or.
She was Kestrel's mom. Then they can definitely change their appearance, whether or not it's shapeshifting or illusion or you don't know.
Okay.
So is that illusion gone, or is it still there?
Yeah, I'll just.
Yeah, it
Okay.
like shimmers in the air when Lionel strikes at it.
Right.
With a rapier.
All right.
I feel like everybody's lost their damn mind sometime over this month.
They have.
I'd
Cabin
like
fever,
to
this
get up.
happens in the winter.
Can I get up, please?
Yeah, please let Kestrel go.
Can I get what's everyone's passive perception?
Oh.
I'm wise as fuck.
13.
So what is passive perception again?
It's your perception.
12.
Oh, okay. 13.
14.
Okay. So everyone who has more than a 10, so everyone except Kira, notices that there are 2 guards, and they're walking quite quickly towards the commotion.
Uh-oh.
Good.
City guards.
Help.
What the
It's the cops, cheese it.
And they're
Wait.
like, "Sir, kindly unhand this young
This
woman.
isn't a young
she
woman.
does
This
not
is a
seem-"
Rakshasa. This is a tiger lady.
I just want to know, did Maya release the major image or is it still up?
Yeah, I really.
Where's just ask?
After it was attacked. by-
There's the guy,
Oh.
Zane. He knows all about it.
Jim, are you on drugs
No,
right
Zane
now?
he did a thing, and then
She's not a. Let her go.
I'm sorry, Kira. I can't let you do that.
These 2 guards look at one another like, these people be crazy, yo. And they're like, we're gonna need all of you to follow us. Just nice and orderly. We don't need
Just
any.
where's Zane? Just ask him. He'll tell you. Where did
Who
Zane
is
go?
Zane?
Let him-
I literally thought he said we're insane.
Yeah, that's what the guards are hearing. They're like, we're insane. They're like, yeah, nice and orderly. Everyone in a line, just follow us. We'll get to the bottom of all of this. Don't worry about a thing. Just nice and orderly. And they, like, unless any of you object, they will file you along towards the
I
castle.
will throw a mouse
Kestrel just wants.
that I caught at one of them just to see how they react before I make my decision.
You will do what?
I'd like to throw a mouse, just like out there, not like at them to hit them or anything. Just want to, want to throw one out there, just see what the reaction is.
A mouse?
Sure.
Did you throw a mouse? What did you?
Just like staring at everybody, waiting.
What did you?
A mouse. He threw a mouse.
How
Where
does-
did you get a
From
mouse?
the alley where I was studying the cats.
Guards, could you take him away, please? He is.
And they're
No,
like, yep,
no,
yeah,
no,
we just
no.
need everyone to make a statement. Just come along. We don't need any trouble.
Really?
This
Nothing
will
was
just
about.
take a second. Yeah, come on, everybody. And they lead you all. So Zane, as you're like hiding between two trash cans, you see everyone in your party being led away by two city guards and it's like herding cats, literally.
I'm just
Giving
thinking
Jam-
to myself, I'm like, how the fuck does he like? Why do people let him have guns if he's this stupid?
So you know the gif of the woman who's like looking around, like thinking about something really hard, and the equations are flying around. That's literally the face that Jam is making right now. That nothing reacted to the mouse.
Oh God.
I'm giving him the dirtiest look.
After a
You are
few
a
minutes
specialist.
walk, you are all taken into the. It's weird.
Can I change into a city guard like while their backs are turned?
Their backs are not turned.
Oh.
They are watching you guys like.
Or then I just
There's-
want to
there's
rapidly
probably one
flip
in
through
front
a lot
and
of
one in
different
back.
faces.
Yeah. So you're all like filing along, and they take you to the barracks. That was the word. And they sit you all down, so you're all like in a lineup. Okay. We'll start with you. Lionel,
Yes,
they wave you to enter a room with them.
I will walk in. I have this bewildered look on my face, like what the fuck is going on?
Yeah. So they sit you down and they're like, sir, what happened?
I have no idea. I just came back from Wildmount. They are my friends, and I came back, and it's a mildly put, an insane circus. For some, they think their people are cats. Then there is this weird talk about people. I do not really understand, but I'm just concerned that they might not be wholly sane or sober. Could this be drunkenness? Day drunkenness? Is this like a common thing during the season?
Are you aware if any of your friends have a habit?
Like a drinking habit?
I don't think alcohol did that.
A drug habit?
Mm-hmm.
Would I know?
Well, you've seen Joe
and
and
Kestrel.
Kestrel take drugs.
Well, I am a lawful individual. Well, I don't know about a habit. I do know that they might have partaken on occasion, but to call it a habit, I mean, again, I've not been here for a month, so it might have escalated, but I surely hope not. That would be so
Sorry.
regrettable.
They give
Yeah,
each other a look like, yeah, that's probably what happened here. And like you have to sit there for about 20 minutes, give them a statement, like who attacked who, what happened, who did what. And then Kira.
Oh god, why is it always Kira's
Yes.
Well, I'm just
Well.
doing you in the order that you are on my screen. But yes, Thane.
I would have went back to the Grey Hunt to get Willis.
Okay. Kira, you get waved into a room. Like, while you're sitting there in the lineup,
Mhm.
there are guards there watching you and making sure that you don't speak to one another. Out loud, at least.
I'm doing that thing where I'm kind of awkwardly wringing my hands and rocking back and forth nervously.
Mm-hmm. So they wave you into the room and they're like, ma'am, please state as clearly as possible the events that led up to what happened this afternoon.
Oh, well, I've been spending some time with the sentry, and the sentry is getting sick. And my friend came back, and she's very well versed in magic. And I brought her down to look at the sentry and see if she could help me figure out what's wrong with the sentry. And we were thinking that. We were thinking we should go to the temple, and so we went to the temple. Well, we were going to the temple, but we ran into another friend who also he also just returned. He was blind for a bit, and he left, and he came back, and he can see now. That's really great because we were afraid he wouldn't be able to get his vision back, but he came back, and he looks really great, and my other friend looks really great too. But anyway, we were talking about the sentry being sick. I mean, you know about the sentry losing its leaves, and everyone's really freaked out about it. So we were talking about what to do, and so we decided to go down, and I could show him the sentry, and after that we were leaving, and then a tiger person, our other friends showed up, and the tiger person was there, and then my other friend, I mean, he's a little bit and he tackled my first friend, and she's not my first friend. She was, the first friend I was talking about, the one that I first took down to, and I don't know, I think he's a little out of his mind sometimes. I mean, but I think maybe it's just maybe he's a little ill. But I don't really know what happened. Another friend, he ran away, and then it turned out the one tiger person was my other friend. I don't know.
Roll me a persuasion.
Fuck.
You should roll to take a breath.
Mm-hmm. Constitution.
Yeah.
25.
Like, the guard is like looking at you, and he's like, so let me get this straight. Your friend who has been away for a while.
The female friend. There's one female and one's male. One, yes. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
She is a skilled arcanist of some sort.
Yeah, she's very skilled.
You took her to see the sentry, and then you met your other friend who used to be blind but isn't blind, and you
Right.
went back to the sentry, and then you met your third friend who tackled your first friend.
Third, fourth, and fifth friends. There are three. I mean, they're all out there.
Well, we only acquired 5 people at the scene.
Mm-hmm.
So, and you were 3 people, I'm
not very smart. I probably just miscounted my friends.
Did you take anything today, ma'am?
What, like as in steal something? No, I don't steal anymore. I mean, I don't steal. Period. Ever.
Like a drug of some persuasion?
No, of course not. I would never.
Have you been in proximity of, like, mushrooms or
Look,
spores?
there's this strange growth on the roots of the sentry. That's what I was trying to tell you.
Okay, yes. Thank you. I think I've got this now, ma'am. And like it goes on, like they ask you more questions. But Joe, you are also waved into the room.
Okay, I'm walking in. I am.
Sir,
Yeah.
please state as clearly as possible what happened this afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, did we pass on the way through, like out, like?
You're sat down and then he's gotten up.
Okay, but like,
Yeah, they make sure that like two people, they're afraid that you might jump one another.
I try to like very subtly, like whenever I see that James like the next one in the room, I try to very subtly tell the guard, kind of point at him, like, and I kind of like point in my brain, my mind, and kind of like do a little, little crazy motion.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be subtle about pointing out that's the crazy one.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
But yeah, Jam, you're taken into the room.
Okay. So, just today, this morning I got home and I was visiting the Arashari. If you must know, I got home from a trip, and so I was away from my friends for a while. And I don't know which one of them is a tiger, or maybe some more of them, more than one could be. But they went on a little adventure, decided to go to some other plains, talk to tigers and half lion things, and get cursed and had their eyes plucked out. And then they came back and they're fine. So, whatever. They found you know, the one that the tiger lady, the one I tackled and that you've set free and probably now doomed us all. She, her mom, they thought it was her mom, turned into a cat and tried to kill him, and then dragged them to some crypt, as I understand it. I think it was a crypt, and cursed all of them. And then they had to find their way back and did, and then as soon as they got back, her and her mom, they found her mom, a different mom, in a cage, which, like, why would you keep a person in a cage if it wasn't a cat? And then both cat ladies came back, and the day that they came back, the sun tree, all the leaves fell off. So I went to talk to the voice of the Tempest, which I got to talk to her. She didn't talk back, but I know she heard me. And then all of the druids the druids, they're kind of cool. We had a lot of druid food. Anyway, we got back and we determined. I studied cats in the alley, and this is protection so the cats can't get in my brain. And our other friend Zane said that he knew that she was a cat lady, and he knew it because he did he cast a dog at her, which they hate cats and cats hate them, and she got rid of it right away.
Just to clarify, I did not tell you about the dog. I just said I did a trick.
It was a trick. Cats, cats, they don't even like tricks. And so instantly it's gone. So she knew, because she can see magic, because cats see magic. The one thing that doesn't add up to me in this whole thing, she's obviously a cat, but she resisted.
The one thing?
Yep, she did not respond the way I thought she would to the mouse.
Roll me a persuasion.
Disadvantage?
Okay. Sir?
Yep.
You've been shacking up with Sarah for a while.
How do you guys know that? Wait a minute.
It's my job to know this.
I'm gonna pull my kettle a little bit straighter on my head. What am I thinking right now?
I don't know, sir, but I do know that Sarah has a magnificent herb garden, and
She
you have a
does.
kettle on your head.
Like I told you, it's to keep the cats out. Kind of wondering why you don't have a cat kettle.
This is like the greatest fucking session ever. Ever.
Sorry.
I just keep hearing the Law and Order like. Duh, duh,
Dun, dun.
Okay. Um. So it goes on for a while. The man seems stoic under your onslaught of cat stories. And Kestrel, you see Joe come back into the room and they wave you to follow them.
Kester walks in.
Ma'am, please tell me what happened this night. And not so much about the cats, okay?
I don't know what you're talking about with cats. I don't know what happened. My friend tried to, I mean, I don't know what happened. I'm going to be really honest with you here. And she's just going to hold up her hands and like like I don't.
Okay, so who attacked who?
No one attacked anyone.
Ma'am, we found you on the ground. There
Yeah?
was quite a sizable man on top of you. Was that consensual?
Yes.
God.
Free and clear.
Give me a deception roll.
God damn it.
She channeled Maya.
This is the best session ever.
No, she's got tears welling up in the bottom of her eyes. Shaking. Yes, it was.
I mean, she's.
Ma'am, if he has threatened you in any way, I promise you that we have ways to keep you safe from him. You don't have to lie.
I'm not lying. I mean, it wasn't consensual, but I'm not scared of him. And I mean, what's a couple, seconds of being pinned on the ground between friends? I mean, boys roughhouse all the time, and so do girls sometime. And why can't a boy and a girl roughhouse sometimes when they're friends?
So you're saying that you were just roughhousing?
Yeah, exactly.
Because we have a witness that said you were coming out of talking to a tree when he attacked you.
Oh, well, the sun tree, yeah. I wasn't really talking to the tree. I mean, I touched the tree and I heard it screaming, and that was kind of weird. But he didn't really attack me. He tried to sneak up on me, and I think he was trying to scare me, but he's not really good at sneaking. It's not what he's known for, really. But other than that, I don't think he was trying to hurt me or anything. So I wouldn't say attacked.
Ma'am, do you know anything about mouse?
Pardon?
Well, he keeps saying that you didn't react to the mouse. We were wondering if it was code for maybe his dealer or...
Oh no, he threw a mouse. Did you guys not see it? Like he had a mouse and he threw it and it just kind of scampered off.
I thought that was a rock, but that was an actual mouse. Okay, hang on. I have to get the assault of a public officer's form out again. Cross
I mean,
out rock, red, mouse. Thank you.
Yeah, of course.
It goes on. They are like quite thorough and actually ask quite decent questions. And eventually you're taken back, and Maya, he waits for you to get up. Do you look
Okay.
like Maya, or have you like gradually been changing your face throughout the...
Yeah, pretty much. I don't. It's anyone's guess what I look like right now.
She has like Clayface's face from Batman. It's just melting.
And he takes you back to his office, and at this point he does get up, opens like a cabinet, pulls out a glass, fills it with brown liquid, sits down, and looks at you.
Can I have
Just
one of
tell me
those?
what happened.
Okay. It's like this. We're putting on a play, right? And they're all quite earnest. So I thought we'd play an improvisational game. Find the tiger person. But you see, they were a little too earnest about it. And I get that tackling people in the street, it's not a typical thing that is allowed, but I think for the betterment of the arts, you can see past this. Just this
Okay.
once.
So, what exactly did you tell them? We have to find the tiger person, or did you say we are going to do a bit of play acting and find the tiger person?
I could have maybe made it more clear that there wasn't an actual tiger person, but I thought they were on the same page with me.
How long have you been aware of your friend's drug habit?
I don't think I am aware of any drug habit. It's not to say that they're not, but I have no evidence that they've ever.
Okay, well, give me a persuasion roll.
Okay.
Okay. Like, it goes on for a little while, and eventually he gets up, and he sits all of you down. He's standing there with like a tumbler in one hand, a very like fuck my life expression on his face. And he looks at you all, and he's like, let's get a couple of things clear. There are no tiger persons among you. I don't know what drugs you have been smoking. I wish to God I did, so I could get some of that. But this is a mass delusion brought on by drug use. Take this as a warning. This is your brain. He
On
holds up
tiger
an
people.
egg. This is your brain. He smashes the egg. This is your brain on tiger people.
Jesus.
If I see any of you back here, I will throw your asses in jail. Are we clear?
Crystal.
However, since none of you seem to want to press any charges, we will let you go. But I swear to God, one little mistake and your ass is grass. He grips his glass with his hand, now dripping with egg, takes a deep gulp. Now, get out of my sight.
I don't need to be told twice.
I'm like, I walk out like indignant.
Also, Kira? Jen?
Oh,
Is she
oh,
AFK?
she's, yep.
Or she's just still muted in case. Do we get to do me now?
Yes.
Well, I went back to the Grey Hunt to report.
And what did you report?
Well, first, I'm going to explain to him how I'm pretty sure Kestrel and Lionel are Roxasha's in hiding, and her mom. However, Jamorn apparently is retarded, and like is confronting them about it, and now that they were all arrested.
We were taken in for questioning, but I respect your agency of saying whatever you want to Willis.
Willis looks at you. He rests his forehead on the palm of his hand. Looks back up at you. Son, I realize that you've, well, been relaxing. But I think you might be having a mental breakdown.
Are you implying that I'm on drugs? Are you saying that you don't find it suspicious that Kestrel and Lionel take an entire day to get back to us? They show up with their mom, who we saw turn into a Roxasha. And the sun tree starts dying when they get back.
Look, I will be the first person to agree with you that you and your friends are fucking strange. Really fucking strange. However, a person, strike that. A cat person that took the shape of Kestrel's mother attacked you in my guild.
Yes, and got away.
And then, half a week later, Kestrel shows back up with her mother.
Who, according to them, was in a cage that, had a simple lock they were just able to, kind of open. None of them know how to pick a lock. I've seen them try. It's embarrassing, quite frankly.
Mm-hmm. That might be true, but I can tell you this. Kestrel's mom, not a cat person.
How do you know?
Because when something that looks like something that just stole 5 of the members of my guild out from underneath my nose shows back up in my city, I pay someone to investigate that for me.
But it seemed to, it just shrugged off magic. How can you be so sure?
Well,
and how can we be sure that even if their mom is fine, that the other two, are equally as fine?
I can tell you that Kestrel's mother is... Well, I'm not sure if she's Kestrel's mother, but she is definitely not a tiger person.
But still might be helping them or in charge with them.
That is very true. However, if it will put your mind at ease, why don't we have the Arcanist come down and give them the old what's for?
Because then they would know. Isn't it better for, you to have an enemy who doesn't know that you know what they are? So
no,
you could watch
it's
them?
better for me to have an enemy who's dead.
Well, I agree with that. Maybe, it's just... They know we're onto them. I know that they do. And they're going to come for us.
You might be right. You might be right. We should do this with some finesse, some stealth.
And I mean, I put a trick on Kestrel, one that can't be noticed, and she noticed it and got rid of it really quick, unusually quick.
I see.
And only things that can see magic would have been able to notice it.
Well, she is a mage.
But most of them can't see magic.
Well, does it have, like, the trick, does it do anything other than...
Well, it lets me know where they are,
That's all it does?
as far as I know.
Okay. That is intriguing. Well, I'm going to alert Sonia and Kana. Make sure that they are on guard tonight. And then we'll have the Arcanist drop by, and he does like the squiggly, the rabbit ears with his fingers
Air quotes.
in the morning. And give him
Okay.
the old look over. So we'll have 2 of our most able people. And you know that they're able because you went on holiday with them. Stay up and keep a watch during the night.
Okay.
Okay. I swear to God, I don't get paid enough for this shit.
I don't think any of us do. Anyways, you'll probably want to go get them out of jail.
Why is this my job? He gets up. And he starts stomping towards the door. And he's like yelling for Kana and Sonia as he walks. Kira,
Yes.
have inspiration for that amazing performance in...
Oh.
in
Thank you.
Joe just gets my pee because I think I peed myself when he was telling his thing.
God.
That's a prize.
There
That's a
you
gift.
go.
Congratulations.
The
Achievement
gift of
unlocked.
pee.
DMP.
So add 1 bottle of DMP to your inventory.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's my character
Can be
sheet.
used at any point of time.
So you all get let out of jail, and you're like just unceremoniously ushered through the doors, and then it slams shut behind you.
I am indignant.
So am I.
As you should be.
No, this is absurd. Why do I have to be... I don't understand why we had to all take the fall for your drug habits.
What?
It is unacceptable that you would attack Kestrel just because of some delusion that you had on one of your drug trips.
I'm not.
It is ridiculous, and I will not condone
Me?
it. She is a friend.
Who's he talking?
She is to you.
I'm talking to you.
Yes.
I think Jamor is just being indignant back.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm talking to you.
You got the wrong guy. I'm not. I'm not on drugs.
You jumped.
You're insane.
No. What led you to believe that?
You have a lead pot on your head.
Yeah, and you know what? I asked the people inside to read my mind, and they couldn't, so it works. Now who's insane?
Did you ever stop to think that maybe they don't have the ability to read your mind?
Oh my god.
You're just city guard. That's not like.
I'm so worried
But
about
they
you.
would.
I
Either way,
almost want to
it
go
worked.
back and I almost want to go back and sign up as charges.
No, don't do
But
that.
there aren't any drugs involved. It was all Zane's idea, and I don't know
You
where
have
is he
any.
anyway.
I don't know.
Yeah,
haven't-
very suspicious.
I haven't seen Zane. I haven't heard from Zane. All I've heard is you.
Hey, Willis should be showing up with Zane in tow pretty soon if you guys were questioned individually.
Kestrel is just going to like as everyone is, she's just gonna like grab Jam's hand and like hold his hand and just be like, I don't think you're crazy or on drugs. I just think you're a little
No,
bit weird, but
he's
that's
on
okay.
drugs.
He attacked
I am
you.
very like
Yeah, but
moving
he didn't
away a
hurt
little
me,
bit, like
so...
very suspicious, looking at the
Oh,
corner of my
oh
eye.
no! I'm holding your hand so fucking tight. It's not a nice gesture. She's fucking holding your hand, like, with her nails in your palm.
Can we start
Pretty
trusting each
sharp.
other again just so I lose this headache?
A headache?
I got a Kestrel.
Do you need a kettle?
Pardon?
Oh my goodness.
He taps his kettle.
You just killed her.
Let's not kill Rue.
That could be
I
brain
wanna kill
cats.
her.
If I am any expert on the subject, I worry that if anybody has head problems right now, you have cats in your brain.
Any. You have far too many, apparently.
I hate everything! I'm crying!
I sneak up to Jim and whisper in his ear, you know, there's one thing that no cat can resist. Empty box. Trust me. Empty boxes.
You're right.
What?
You're right.
Why is she right?
Because from my cat studies, I noticed that you put a box anywhere,
Your
the cat will get into it.
Your cat studies? Are you really?
Well, I thought it'd be better to be prepared if we're gonna fight a cat and know what we're up against. Guys, I was talking about preparation.
Why are
and
you?
then I do preparation. You guys are like, "Oh no, you're smoking drugs. You're insane." But I have a mind control.
Why are you
helmet
trying to
protection,
fight?
And I don't have a box. I should have brought a box.
Why are you
That's why we
trying to
don't know
fight
who the tiger
cats?
person is.
The amount
What
of
is-
what the...
I don't... What's happening?
He is clinically
Can
Yes.
can I grab Jam's arm or something and cast Lesser Restoration on him, because I can do that now?
Yes, you may.
Okay, I'll do that. Do I need to click it or anything, or
No, you just
Okay.
cast Lesser Restoration on him.
I just expect him to be better and to have his brain working right now?
I'm just kind of like looking at you.
Turns out it's been working right the entire time.
God. I'm just staring up at him really expectantly, like, how do you feel? You feel better?
I feel like I want to go find some boxes.
What?
I think he's beyond healing.
Okay. So, why don't we just settle this once and for all?
What do you mean?
I mean, let's all go find some milk and some boxes, and let's see who can hold out the longest.
I'm lactose intolerant.
You are a bona fide imbecile, and I feel lesser for associating with you. And especially since now we are pegged as drug users, because
Okay, if we do this
It's
and,
worse
and
to
she
get pegged by a
passes
lot
whatever,
of other things.
Oh no. I literally can't have dairy.
You what?
okay, but
Wait,
let's go get
what?
a box. If we get a box,
No.
I can't have dairy. I'm lactose intolerant.
That's
See,
exactly what
not
a
a
cat person
cat.
would say.
You're
No, like, I'll prove it to you. If you want to see me throw up, I will, but I would personally prefer not to,
oh my
if at all
God.
possible.
let's do your stupid box test. And if it doesn't, if she passes the box test, can we drop it and trust her that she's just Kestrel,
I
please?
just don't know why she didn't tell me she was lactose intolerant in the first place. We could have saved all
Why
of this
would she
trouble.
tell you that?
Why wouldn't she tell me
I
that
like how
if I
you
thought she
guys-
was a cat? It would have been square with, like, step one. I can't have milk. This is a giant waste of time.
As you're standing there having your discussion, you hear someone like,
Oh, Kestrel is immediately, like, standing at attention and, like, staring at Willis, like, hi! Sir.
Hello, Willis.
Willis, these
Nice
aren't
to
the
see you
cats that we're looking for.
I swear to God, if there was a lower rank that I could demote you to in the guild, I would do so.
Willis, when does the
But-
next ship for Wildmount leave?
Everyone, follow me. We're going back to the guild. No more shenanigans. We're all
Okay.
going to have a good night's rest, and
Okay.
then we'll feel better in the morning.
Alright, well, I'm gonna go hang out with Sarah then, you guys. Be careful.
No, you're coming with us. I'm pretty sure you're going through some kind of detoxing. It's better that we don't leave you
Everybody think I'm
unattended.
high. I haven't had drugs
Yeah, why?
in days.
Why? We have two people who are actually insane in the game.
In 2 days?
In more than that. I mean, all the druids and I ate my mushrooms, but that was a while ago. They don't last that long.
And you're all taken back to the inn, and as you squibble and quabble all the way there about why Kestrel wouldn't just tell you that she's lactose intolerant, and how long it takes for mushroom to be broken down in the body.
What in the name of
And-
God?
You're all ushered into your rooms at the inn, and you see Sonia and why do I keep Vanya and Kana take up positions at each end of the hallway.
I would like to see if Kestra wants to sleep in my room with me.
Yes.
Okay. We
Can I
could
come?
just bring your mattress.
Kestra
What?
like opens the door and like shit falls out of her room and she goes, you know what? I'll just sleep on the floor. It's fine. I don't even know where a blanket is in here. And she like tries to close the door.
It's okay. We can share. We're both very small. We can share.
It's true.
Okay.
Can I want to knock on Kira's door. Shortly after, coincidentally, totally.
I'm getting a large bucket
Kira,
and
you hear a knock.
filling it with water.
Can Kestrel open the door but wearing one of Kira's shirts? And that's it.
Oh.
Opens the door. Oh, hi Lionel.
You should probably know I don't swing that way, so this is an ineffective attempt, but
I'm just sitting up in bed under the covers. Got the covers pulled up under my armpits, above.
are you also naked?
No.
Oh, is she wearing the shirt that you left her and you're like naked with the covers over you?
Just make it look weird.
Kestrel just looks really confused.
Are you two a thing now?
What? No. What?
No.
What?
Why would you ask that?
I can't get into my room.
Wait, why
Can't
not?
pals just be pals?
There's
She's naked, and you're naked, and you only have her. Actually, I don't want to know, and I certainly won't judge. I applaud you and your budding relationship.
What the?
Yeah. I have like this small thing in my hand, in this small package in my hand. I brought you sweets from Wildmount.
Who is he looking at when he says that?
Well, both of you.
You can't be looking at both of us. We're
Okay,
not.
Well, I was looking at Kira already there, but she distracted me.
You can't get away with that.
Kestrel just holds out her hands.
You did. Oh, come in. Shut the door.
I will shut the door. Oh, I don't. Yeah.
Take off your clothes so you can fit. I'm just don't say that.
I start
This is
to-
what we do here.
Okay,
No, I'm kidding. I'm
Oh
kidding.
dear God, no! Put your clothes back on.
Okay. Yeah?
Look, we're just here to
Did you
help.
steal some of Jammer's stash?
No.
Are you asking me?
No, of course not.
I was just gonna say, are you asking Kira if Kira did drugs?
No, more like you. Well, never mind. Yeah. So yeah, I brought you. You know.
That's so sweet.
Thank
We're just gonna sit up and talk for a while and then go to sleep.
Sure. I am still very perplexed as to what the hell has happened since while I was gone. But hey, I
Well,
can now see in the dark, so improvement.
great.
So
Blow out whatever candle is on the table or a lantern or whatever.
This romantic, dramatic lighting needs to get gone.
Yeah.
So the three of you have a